Ladies and gentlemen of the Paragon world, version 39 is inbound for tomorrow, and there are quite a few serious changes. So I'm gonna drop Morigesh because we all know she's coming and there's gonna be an overview tomorrow about her. So let's go right into the other major changes, as well as minor changes, and of course, the weekly card pack. So firstly, let's check out the new jungle. So I've got a couple of images here which you'll actually like. They'll be revolving back and forth. So there are going to be some serious changes, especially to those who run the game on high or have a PS4 Pro, because now you will see grass. There will be grass growing. But aside from that, the jungle has been redesigned to improve the flow, the camp spacing, and the amber link location. They've all been changed. The entrance and exit locations have been improved to, well, improve readability, and the combat spaces have been changed along with some nice tight corners. So the changes include the jungle camps are in completely new locations, but the same number of camps will remain. The jungle jump pad has been removed because it is so annoying. The collision of the map has been improved, which means now you no longer have trees which you can go through and stick wards in. And the raptor pit has been changed completely. So it's been changed entirely for mid lane rotations as well as collision problems. If you've noticed, sometimes you'll find the raptors will spawn within each other. I know I have, and it's very annoying. Okay, next big change is the prime cards. They have been completely reworked. So this is a big example. This is the Centurion, so now it has been completely changed. So the Centurion will give you 500 health, it now gives you 250. It now includes a 20% damage bonus. Every second, if no damage has been taken for the last 6 seconds, will restore 3% of your max health and 3% of your max mana every second. Nearby friendly minions will have their health maxed by 50%. And now, all friendly sieger minions will instantly kill any enemy minion for the next 30 seconds. That will make things very interesting indeed. And actually, speaking of Orb Prime, that's also been reworked, because now Orb Prime will now last 2.5 minutes instead of 3 minutes. And the river buffs will now change every 2 minutes, regardless if it's been destroyed or not. Also, vision rules have been changed. There's been some changes to a couple of cards. So Satori Cloak will no longer shred armor from structures. Stinger Boost will now activate on ability cast instead of ability hit with bonus damage. Stinger Boost will no longer trigger on toggled hero abilities like Grim Suppression Mode and Narbash's Song of My People, and it will no longer play any audio globally. Divine Shield will now block all Prime's abilities, which is very good indeed, and Ash of the Witch will now only slow once every 2 seconds. A lot of heroes have had animations fixed, however the following heroes with abilities have changed. So Fangmao's Conversion Shield, Gadget's Speed Gate now becomes active after 0.15 of a second once it hits the ground instead of half a second. Gideon's Torn Space will no longer close immediately if Gideon teleports into a root effect. Grim's Suppression Mode will now slow down minions. Howitzer's Slow Grenades will now become active after 0.1 of a second once they hit the ground instead of half a second. Howitzer's ult, Make It Rain, will now have a post-ultimate directional leap, which is more forgiving. Essentially, it just pushes him further. Murdoch's 3 abilities, apart from his ult, Buckshot, Move Along, and Static Trap, are now quick cast. They no longer toggle. Muriel's Reversal of Fortune no longer has a soft cooldown if she's interrupted before activation, and she can no longer use Reversal of Fortune while in the air. And there's been a few animation fixes for quite a few heroes. The daily login rewards has been changed, so day 3 of the daily login reward system will now have 500 coins instead of a silver chest. This is actually to replace the 500 coins that was previously handed out during a player's level progression. The minimap has been updated to match the new monolith map. I don't know why that's in there. The hero minimap icons should be much clearer to read now as well. With the card notifications, players can now toggle on and off options for seeing an added item, completed item, and discarded item in their chat window. Loot crates have been updated, so now you get the Hot Rod Howitzer Orchid skin variation added to the loot crates, as well as his Sanguine or Sanjin. I don't know how you say that actually, and a few other things have been fixed. So you got the minions' death effects have now been optimized, fixed with tweaks. Some hitching has been fixed in the tutorial level when leveling up Gideon's Cosmic Rift. There's been a fixed bug that allows dead players to still see enemies that after their team had lost vision. The loot crate screen is now in 3D. Ooh. There are a couple of tweaks to the hero zoom. Characters will no longer experience controller input while settings menu is open, and targeting brackets will now appear on stealth enemies when players have vision of them. AI has also been updated, so the bots will now attempt to hit the last minions now. Updated bots awareness to towers and tower range. Player usage of team comms now has greater influence on bots' decisions, and the bot hero selection has been improved, so no longer will you find 3 people in the safe lane and no one in the off lane. Oh! I almost forgot this, the weekly card pack. Weekly card pack is now a Micro Nuke, a Reaper's Key, and a Swift Creek Heart. And that is a very big update. Seriously, that is so enormous. Well, nowhere near as big as 38.3, but still quite enormous. So thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you all real soon. Goodbye!